A popular tourist attraction in this part of Graubünden is the 2-hour hike from the Oberalp Pass to the source of the Vorderrhein, officially the Rhine's true source. The hike ends at Lake Thuma, 2,000 meters above sea level. 1,320 kilometers to the estuary. Actually, it isn't. Not only this sign is wrong, even scientific papers have had the numbers reversed for the past 50 years. In point of fact, it was discovered recently that it is only 1,230 kilometers. But that doesn't seem to bother the Rhine much. Meltwater and numerous streams flow into Lake Thuma. They're all called the Rhine. Hardly surprising, as the original meaning of the word Rhein had to do with flow.
Als Lebensraum sicher machen. Nicht als Delta mit Kurven und mehreren Armen, sondern schnurstracks fließt er jetzt hoch eingedeicht in den Bodensee, wird sogar noch weit hinausgeführt, wo der See tiefer ist. Aufgrund der Begradigungen ist der Fluss viel schneller geworden, transportiert Unmengen von Sand, Kies und Sedimenten. Dieses Geschiebe soll sich in den Tiefen des Sees ablagern, zuzusteuern. Die Konstanzer Rheinbrücke markiert als Nullpunkt den Beginn der amtlichen Rheinkilometrierung. Sie endet mit Stromkilometer 1031 bei der Rheinmündung an der Nordsee. Und hier beginnt ein neues Kapitel der Rheinreise.
Just outside the city, the river suddenly begins to churn, picking up speed to plunge, roaring, 23 meters over the edge of its next obstacle, at 600,000 liters per second. The Rhine falls at Schaffhausen, Europe's largest plain waterfall. In 1800, Goethe wrote of it, "We came closer. It is a wondrous sight, but one senses definitely that there would be no surviving a duel with this monster." There's the legend of the young fisherman who fell asleep in his boat and was driven towards the Rhine Falls. He dreamt about his lady love and a violent thundering storm. Awakening with a start, he found himself tumbling into the hellish white froth. Miraculously, he regained consciousness on the riverbank. To prove his tale, he got into another boat and let himself drift towards the falls. But this time, he disappeared forever. Today, there are still foolhardy young men who challenge the mighty Rhine, the last hydroelectric power plant and the last lock on the Upper Rhine, Iffelsheim. From here, the Rhine is free-flowing, its water level unrestricted by locks and subject to the forces of nature. The lock is a German-French cooperation and at around 300 meters is also the longest lock on the River Rhine. Lockkeeper Markus Schneider supervises the boats entering and leaving. Here it finally leaves the romantic mid-Rhine valley behind and flows into the Moselle from France, one of the major tributaries of the river, at the Deutscher Eck, German corner. The monumental equestrian statue of the German Emperor Wilhelm I commemorates the foundation of the German Reich in 1871. As they did for the biggest and most famous Gothic cathedral in the world, the Cologne Cathedral. Towering 157 meters over the city, it also marks a new section of the Rhine waterway, the Niederrhein or Lower Rhine. The landing stage is in the Europort, the largest container terminal in the world. But the Rhine has traveled 1,233 kilometers from its source to here. Wild in the Alps, tamed in its upper reaches, majestic in the middle, and here, at its end, cosmopolitan. The river has been widened and deepened more at its approach to the North Sea than anywhere else. A drop of Rhine water takes about 2 weeks on its full journey. It's a journey that takes it past regions and folk joined by the river that is